At 92, Kim Novak finally looks back with clarity and calm, telling the truth not just about Tony Curtis, but about an era that demanded illusion over honesty, beginning with her own journey from Marilyn Pauline Novak, born February 13, 1933, in Chicago to a working-class Czech-American family, far removed from Hollywood glamour, shaped instead by discipline, artistic sensitivity, and a stubborn independence that carried her from the School of the Art Institute of Chicago to an unexpected modeling discovery and a reluctant arrival in Hollywood, where Columbia Pictures and studio head Harry Cohn tried, and failed, to mold her into a manufactured Rita Hayworth replacement. Novak resisted changing her name, challenged studio control, and rose to stardom on her own terms through performances in Pushover and Picnic, earning a Golden Globe and captivating audiences with a rare blend of vulnerability and strength, a quality that reached its peak in Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, where her haunting dual performance, once misunderstood, became central to what is now regarded as one of cinema's greatest films, followed by notable roles in Belle, Book and Candle, Middle of the Night, Strangers When We Meet, and Of Human Bondage, even as fame weighed heavily on her and Hollywood quietly punished her refusal to fully submit. Her later career unfolded more selectively. From her elegant return in the television film Malibu to her memorable arc as the mysterious Kit Marlowe on Falcon Crest, roles defined by restraint and emotional depth rather than spectacle, before she chose to step away again, closing her screen career with introspective performances in The Children and the psychologically demanding Liebstrom, an experience so fraught with conflict that it solidified her decision to leave the industry behind entirely. Woven through this professional journey was a deeply complex personal life, including her relationship with Sammy Davis Jr., which exposed the brutal racism and coercion of the studio system, as well as romances with powerful and unconventional figures, brief marriages marked by mutual respect, and ultimately her conscious retreat from Hollywood in the mid-1960s to Big Sur and later Oregon, where she found lasting peace with veterinarian Robert Malloy, a love rooted in authenticity rather than ambition, lasting more than 4 decades until his death in 2020. Now, with distance and wisdom, Novak reflects on Tony Curtis not as a legend or a scandal, but as a deeply human figure, charismatic, restless, insecure, and shaped by poverty, ambition, and the same unforgiving system that shaped her, remembering a relationship defined by passion, competition, studio pressure, and emotional mismatch rather than villainy, acknowledging his kindness and volatility, his public confidence and private doubts, and recognizing that while he thrived on momentum, she needed depth and quiet, concluding without bitterness that knowing him taught her what she would not compromise, and that the truth people deserve is not gossip or myth, but understanding, because behind every Golden Age romance was a fragile human story, and at 92, Kim Novak no longer protects illusions, only perspective.